Hello, YouTube. My name is Gawd, and you're here at the Gawd Cafe, where we talk about sexuality, spirituality, and astrology. So today we're gonna talk about fasting. So fasting is tied into spirituality. But let's just dive into fasting and what it means to the soul before actually going into what's required in order to do so. So the reason why fasting is so impactful for spirituality is because it allows you to take a break from substances that in turn influence your hormonal state. What we intake affects, how we react, how our brains think, and how our bodies operate. So fasting allows you to take a break from that, and I saw the benefits of fasting and its spiritual benefits when I got into it. I didn't really pay mind to the spiritual benefits, to be honest. I did it at first to, like anyone else, lose weight, try to, I was reading the benefits of how it makes your body healthier, makes you lose weight, and all of that. And, it reverses aging. It helps, rejuvenate cells. It's just so many benefits to fasting. Just so many. So I noticed that mental clarity started to become even more prominent. I started to feel more sharp, more, just attentive. I would catch every little thing more. Well, I currently do now. I'm still fasting. I'm actually currently fasting as we speak. When's the last time I ate? I ate at 9:15. It is 12 p.m. So I'm a little over 12 hours of not eating. Not much. I mean, I've the longest fast I've done has been 48 hours. I haven't moved past 2 days thus far. And I'm going to talk about how to create that fasting schedule and what it must entail. Okay, so fasting. In order to do a proper fast, you need to accept that you will not be intaking any food, whether it be in liquid form, liquid calories, no. Juicing, absolutely not, unfortunately. Not to say you cannot do it at all during your fast. Absolutely not. It will break your fast. It's a great way to get out of a fast, to juice, to slowly let your body, accept nutrients after not having it for so long. So definitely juicing after you break your fast is probably the most ideal thing to break the fast. But keyword, break fast. So it will break your fast if you do it during your fast. But like I said, amazing to have to juice, juice vegetables and fruits when breaking the fast. It will really have a great impact on your body. It will give it great hydration, all the nutrients it needs. Okay, so during a fast, some of the things you can have is black coffee. Black coffee, no sugar. You could add ice if you like it cold. I put ice so that it doesn't taste so nasty, because black hot coffee without anything is like, what is this? Am I gonna get paid to drink this? Because I wouldn't want to drink this on a regular. But putting ice in it for some reason just makes it feel refreshing enough for me to clock out the bitterness that comes with it, because with bitterness, there's like no taste. Water has no taste, so cold water feels more refreshing than hot water. Or you know what I mean? Like, that's probably the only way I can have hot coffee is if it's like I'm drinking it like tea. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, you can have black coffee. You can have herbal teas that do not have any ingredients that have calories. So just, look at the calorie count. Now, coffee and some teas will have anywhere from 5 to 10 calories. Now, that's okay to keep you in a fast, but anything past that will fully break you out of your fast. to have a little bit of calories. It's not gonna just take that out of your head. No food calories, no snacks. Do not say, oh, but this is 1 calorie. This one chip is 1 calorie. Do not finesse yourself like that, because you will fuck up your fasting schedule. So what I would do is I would dive into intermittent fasting, which is doing a 8-hour eating window, and then 16 to 18 hours without eating, and doing this every day. And so within this 8-hour eating window, I would just make sure the 8-hour eating window, it's, you know, during where I normally eat. And then I would have to have a cutoff point to not eat at all. So, you know, if I did anywhere from 11, if I, you know, if I started eating at 9 a.m., I would have to stop eating at 5 p.m. and not eat anything for the rest of the day till the next morning at 9 a.m. So this could fluctuate, like, because last time I ate was at 9:15 p.m. last night. I probably, what would make that, I already passed 12 hours. Right now it is 12 p.m. That's 3 hours on top of 12. That's 15 hours. So I probably would break my fast at like 1, maybe 1, 2 p.m. and do it again. And but I may perhaps not want to wait that long to eat. So an ideal fasting window would be like 11 to 7. You know, when you wake up, having black coffee, get to work. You may not eat breakfast. A lot of us don't have time, right? We're getting to work. I'll eat during lunch. You break your fast at lunch. You have lunch at 11 or 12. And then maybe you have a dinner after you leave work. And that's it, right? Now, a lot of people already organically or, you know, naturally do this. A lot of us do not listen to the idea that you need to have breakfast. You know, some of us do follow our internal innate clock, and that will always serve you. Always, 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 always. To listen to the body, you know, and to work with it. And so when you do these type of fasts, they will let you lose weight fast. I think I lost about 40 pounds since June. I will post a picture here. My before and after. Anyway, and so I was able to lose a lot of weight. I'm still losing weight and trying to figure out, you know, just how to like recompose my body so that, you know, it could be structured differently, you know, have some lean muscle while losing fat, and do it without feeling overtaxed. I'm not a person that loves to do cardio. I'm not a person that is obsessed. I mean, I've been becoming more obsessed with the gym, but innately, no. Was not a person for the gym. It's taken a while to finally get to this point where I actually enjoy going to the gym. It took a while. It took a few years. It took a while, guys. It took a while. So give yourself a break. Embrace this fasting journey. It will definitely give you all the benefits of losing weight, mental clarity. It's just in turn going to help with your mental health, restoring your hormonal states, your dopamine levels, and helping, you know, your body recover and fix itself. When you're done digesting your food, what ends up happening with the body is, and this information is not information, I'm not making all this up. I have done thorough research from other YouTubers and doctors, and it's been years now, you know, but I think it's time for me to simplify all that research in just a few breaths, you know. That way you guys can just get to it. But yeah, so, you know, doing a 48-hour fast allows the body to burn fats and heal itself. But doing any duration itself will do that. But the longer you prolong it, the better. But you cannot let yourself fast past 48 hours without expecting muscle loss. So if you're someone who gyms and wants to incorporate fasting, you know, doing no more than a 48-hour fast, perhaps, you know, once a week, once a month, here and there, could really bring a lot of benefits into your life, and you'll see that. But it's very important to not over obsess with fasting. I've done that, and that's not fun. If you fast too much and don't eat enough, your body will go into starvation mode and think that you're not giving it the nutrients it needs, and in turn actually gain weight because your body will start to hold on to any food that you eat because it's in survival mode. So you do not want to let your body think that you're in survival mode. You want to, when you're in your fasting window, to not really be that caloric, to not worry about the caloric deficit as much. The reason being is because when you're fasted so long, you have all that time to digest all that food, and in turn, all that time you're not eating allows the body to burn any stored fat from that food if you did slightly overeat but now are fasting. Your body would do better to hold on to that a little bit if you are exercising a lot of fasting, whether you do exercise or not. If you are doing fasting, you might want to, it's just like the two extremes coming into balance. You cannot go to one extreme and not let yourself then go to the other extreme in order to balance out what has, occurred. So in order for fasting to be effective, and know it sounds weird, right? But you have to, when you fast, you make sure you do not eat. Do not eat. But when you're eating, you better have that cheat meal. You have everything you didn't really have during the week, and it's okay. But because even if you was to binge on that day that you waited, you would realize, holy shit, my appetite's smaller. So that's a funny thing. You think you would binge, but when that day comes when you get to cheat and you've been fasting maybe 5 days straight, and now it's Friday or now it's Saturday, and you're like, I'm gonna go in, and you're like, why is my appetite not fully here? That's why you have to kind of let yourself eat those days and not prolong the fast even further past a few consecutive days, because then it will make your body think that your conditions have changed, that your resources have changed, that you do not have any more food available. So now we got to brainstorm and hold on to anything you eat. And I think that's why dieting has been so difficult to understand. But back in the day with cavemen, they went days without eating and had to look for food fasted, which is in turn taking a walk without eating, going up a hill without eating for, maybe 2 hours till you found something. And then going home and not eating it right away because it's not done. You got to cook it now on a fire. So because we're built this way, when you adapt this sort of understanding that our bodies have to be considered in the same form today, and we need to eat more whole foods in that sense, when you let your body really see, holy shit, like what is outside of me right now is not the way we're supposed to be operating, to fast is really where it's at. It doesn't mean you never eat food again. It just means, you are organizing when you eat and when you don't. It's that simple. It's, it's kind of like why I'm able to make this video right now. I think if had I ate, it would have given me the itis right about now. And I would have been like, damn, it's too early. Like, I just want to, I just ate. Let me just, go on Instagram, and I just ate. It's human nature and where we're at right now. So I feel like fasting, because I'm not having any substances. I don't have food in my stomach right now at this moment that's making me feel. I am drinking coffee, but that's practically it. And I have water to follow it. That's all I'm having till I eat. And I just love the benefits. And I just want to share it and see, if this works for you guys, Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your fasting journey is like and how long you've been fasting, Maybe we could give each other advice. Maybe there's certain things that that I don't. You know what I mean? Anyway, till next time, my name is Gawd, and you're here at the Gawd Cafe.